What have we here? Is it a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer? No, no, it is not. It is my channel. Welcome, everybody. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, my name is Margaret Pinard. Thank you for coming to my channel. You're on BookTube. And we've got some exciting prizes for you today. If you look over in the corner here, that's what all the news is about. We've got a book that came out today. So we've got prizes to give away for people who supported the book and people who want the book and people who are curious about the book, etc., etc. So it's been a very exciting day. I'm going to say hi to people in the chat. I didn't do banners for this, so I'm going to rely on the chat. If you are here on YouTube, you will have noticed that there's a pinned comment. I'm reminding everyone at the beginning, if you have pre-ordered the book and want to be entered in to win one of the pre-order prizes, let me know in the comments so that I can put you on the Excel spreadsheet and make sure you're on the list when I spin the wheel. Okay? Yay! Hi, Barrett! Hi, Shannon! Yay! Shannon made friends with the like button. Shannon's got a lot of like button friends. I don't know if anyone can actually count that high. She has liked so many buttons. Anita is here. Can't stay but popping in to say hi and have fun. Thank you, Anita. Nick is here at Queerly ADHD. Stream hopping but wanted to catch this live. Thank you. Thank you. Angela Spears is here. Angela won a copy yesterday on Barrett's stream. Very exciting. So actually, one of the things I've done is taken all the people who Barrett awarded prizes because they're pre-order winners and they're in my pre-order pile list. So lucky you didn't even know. Yes, the other thing that I'm going to be collecting is any questions people have. So put them in the chat. I will be doing lots of giving away, and in between we'll just chat. Barrett, pre-ordered. Pick me, girls, till the end. Oh, we've got a question. I like this question. I'm going to save this for first section here. Oh, and Barrett's answering the question. Okay, so I'll save both of those together. That sounds fun. Cool Gamer is here to say hello. Shannon's got a question. SBT, happy pub day. Thank you. Jenna. Oh, that's a question. Let me put that in the parking lot, as they say in the corporate world. Nick's got a question. Okay, I'm not looking at these before I put them up on the screen. That's yes, Richard. There are spreadsheets involved today. There's always spreadsheets. Hello, Esther. Nice to see you. Hello, Leo. Yay! Leo's on the list. Leo is on the list as well as Barrett. Oh, is it an ungodly hour? That's quite a claim. We're calling Richard Chaos King. Did the spreadsheet actually wake you up? Genesis can't stay long, but wanted to say hi and hit the like button. Thank you, Jenna. Stream hopping from Vixen of Fiction. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Oh boy, spreadsheet questions, fast and furious. Sweet. Okay, so we got a pre-order. Yep. Shortest tail. Got another question. You guys have great questions. Way to go. And Shannon here with the witching hour comment. Yes, we love the witching hour. So let's get started with the sharers. So here's the wheel that I found because it's a group that's not on StreamYard now. It is a overlapping Venn diagram of a group. I have the people who shared posts, whether on Twitter or Instagram, or in one case, Facebook. Did I put the Facebook on there? Yes, let's do that. Whoops. Oh, I'm in it in two places. That's why. Okay. Freaking out my computer because I was too busy. So we go back to the wheel, give one more number here. So we had 25 people who shared since last Wednesday when I put my post up, which is amazing. So thank you, everybody. This is going to be the first ebook giveaway. So yeah, I will just make sure I'm sharing. Yep. And roll the dice. Number 1. It's got sound. It's a little full of itself, isn't it? Oh. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so number 14. Let's check it on the Trisha. Okay, let me color code it here. Trisha Blanchett, who, if y'all don't know, is a young adult writer, and she's part of A Mighty Blaze, which is how I know her. And she's got the second book in the series coming out. So that's amazing. Congratulations, Trisha. Let's go back to the chat. I'm going to leave the last comment up so that I know where I am. How about that? Yes, this is the comment that I appreciated. It does, unfortunately. Yay. Yay. Okay. The other thing, if I get people who are in the chat, is I have to ask what format you like, because I am available on all the formats. I mean, one format, ebook, but all the platforms, I should say. Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple Books, otherwise known as iBooks, Scribd, Tolino, which I think is Italian, Overdrive, which is the library, Baker and Taylor, which is through any bookstore that you can think of, Kindle, Vivlio, which I'm not sure what that is, BorrowBox, and one of those is Australian. So there's lots of fun stuff, and it's available to places all around the world. So yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Let me do another one, because I'm going to do the shares all at once, right? Yes, this was my plan. Hopefully it doesn't pick the same. Yes, okay. The same number. Doo-doo-doo. Number 1. Who's number 1? Who's the first person? The one that I've erased. Let's see. Undo spreadsheet. It's Leo. All right. Leo has the book already, but shared it online. So would you like to gift a copy, Leo? And let me know who to send it to. That is very possible. I am catching up. I like audiobooks read in a British accent by Margaret. I missed what that's about. Love the Kindle. So basically no excuse to not get your hands on it. Pretty much. I'm a moment. There's plenty of giveaways, Eva. They have not ended yet. Yes. We all have nice voices. You know why? Because joined together, they're a powerful chorus. That's my little, there we go. That's the message tonight. All right. So Leo's going to gift a copy and text me later. Sweet. Erased. It's spreadsheets, not my thing. So, you know. All right. So gift and text. Okay. So third one for the sharers. Done. Spin. Sounds like a Geiger counter. I'm okay. I'm in a safe place. 23. 23. 23 is Kimberly Hensel-Lawrence. Man, we got 2 Blazers. I don't know. I guess the Blaze family knows how to share. Okay. Kimberly is the host, one of the hosts of Authors Love Bookstores, which is a Wednesday show on A Mighty Blaze. And that is a show that matches an author with their favorite local independent bookstore and just like talks about stuff every Wednesday. They have made it a goal to do one from every of the 50 states. And I think they have like 2 left or 3 left after 2.5 years. So they're getting close to a very exciting goal. So yay, Kimberly, and Joe is her co-host. So I will let them know. And for the moment, we're going to pop this down. Yay! The Sims. Interesting. I never played The Sims. I don't know what that sounds like. Jenna's going to skedaddle and watch the replay. Thank you for coming, Jenna. Yay. Okay, so let's get to some questions since we're in between. And then I'll talk about some tour stops. SBT, do you have a favorite story in this collection? So Barrett started this one with Cursed Siblings or Stitches in Time or Cosmo at the Crossroads. So that's 3 favorites, Barrett. But that's fine. Cursed Siblings is a historical multiverse story. Stitches in Time is a time travel contemporary fantasy. And Cosmo at the Crossroads is an animal POV contemporary. So they're all very different. Apparently, they all tickled a different funny bone, reading bone, Barrett's body. So nicely done. My favorite, I'm going to be the one that stands alone yet again. It's called Sometime a Paradox. And I'm going to wait. I'm not going to say what it's based on until someone turns around and tells me that they recognized it. So y'all going to have to do your homework, read the book, look at the signs, and come back to me on that one. If anyone else has read this, if I've got beta readers or fast readers in the chat, definitely drop your opinions as well. Oh boy. Oh, Melissa. Melissa, does that mean you pre-ordered? I had to sync my e-reader. Oh, just found out about you earlier. Saw your conversation with Hank. Yay! So nice to see you here. Thanks for coming by. Yes, earlier today, in case you didn't know, I had a conversation with Hank Philippi Ryan, best-selling thriller author and investigative journalist. And normally I produce behind the scenes for her, but this time we put one over on the audience and I got to be the guest because someone had to cancel at the last minute. And so we went, gosh, it's someone else's launch day. Maybe I can sneak on this stage. And they let me. So that was super fun. Hank is such an amazing interviewer. And I just sort of floated out of there after that. So, Melissa, let me see. So Eva asked the same. Oh no, Eva asked the least favorite. That's the one I'm reading first. Eva's reading my least favorite verse. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for coming. Fancy. Tickled my reading fancy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and Hank was actually curious about your take on Cursed Siblings, so I sort of gave it to her in like the 50-cent version. But we definitely need to schedule a conversation about what it could mean and what different takes people have on it, and maybe have like a roundtable because she was very interested in that take. Yeah. Yay. Okay. Sweet. Yes, you have homework. Yes, Esther. Hey, Ben. Welcome. Hello, hello. Shannon, yay. Okay, so Shannon's answering the question as well. She's a beta reader and she really liked Cursed Siblings and Cosmo at the Crossroads. Aw. Okay, so Melissa pre-ordered. So let me put your name on the spreadsheet. Doo-doo-doo. Bam. It's fun. It's fun. This is like being, I don't know, the Grinch at the end of the movie. Yay! I I can't believe that you watched it because your day today was so busy, Shannon. I can't, but I hope you got some rest. I hope you got a moment to breathe in between. Pick me. I want to do that. I think that's for the round table. Yes, we will discuss. Yay. Okay, so let me get back to another question and then we'll hop over to tour stops. Shannon asks, is there a story that completely blindsided you with how it turned out? Oof. Let Let's see, not Cosmo, not Paradox. I changed the ending for what is now called a sticky tribute. So that was different. That kind of it took me by surprise when I wrote it, and then when I changed it, it was also came with a bow tied on, and I was like, okay, I guess that's how you want to exist. So that was a fun one. Um, oh, Jenna asks, which story is the furthest away from my typical style of writing? That's a really interesting question. Let's see. Um, Animal POV is pretty far from my usual style. Um, Barrett and Hank both agreed that they seemed darker than my normal voice, but that there was still humor. Different from my normal style of writing. I don't know. I may have to think about that one more, Jenna. And Jenna's not here because she had to leave, so I will think about it and get back to her. I'm gonna leave that starred just so I remember. Let me get back to the live chat here so I don't forget people. Yeah, we're helping people with tech. We're helping the techie with tech in the chat, which I think is hilarious. Oh, good. Okay, Shannon got to lay down while she watched it at least. Oh, boy. Angela says, I will try to share your info soon. Windows decided it was time to run an update on my computer last night. That was that for the night. Ugh, that's annoying. Yeah. Oh, Melissa is here. Hello. Félicitations, Margaret. Hopping in just for a moment to give you more applause for your accomplishment. Yes, I did this at the beginning. I just hopped into Melissa's sprint. I think she's sprinting now, but popped over to say hello. Thank you, Melissa. Sweet. Leo says, I also want an audio format where Margaret reads it in a British accent. That's at least 2 votes. Choose a British accent, folks. There's lots of different types. Okay. So we've got 3 winners so far from the sharers. I've got to do pre-orders and I've got to do watchers today. So because I still have the picker wheel up, I will do the pre-orders next. How about that? So in case you don't know, the prizes to choose from are, where's my cheat sheet? The prizes to choose from that we went over on Barrett's stream yesterday: a bookish postcard in the mail, a 45-minute book consult from indie author Margaret Pennard, a guest feature on my channel on YouTube if you've got something going on you want to highlight to my audience, a $20 gift certificate to Backstory Books, where I do all my used book buying and trading, so I've got some credit there. An honest book review if you are someone who is desperate for reviews and just need a little help. And the sweater weather. Sweater weather means book weather. And I did a thing. Let me show you. I took a picture and there we go. To show you the size. Like, it's not that it doesn't fit me, but I have man hands, so the wrists are a little tight. If someone has smaller, more delicate hands, this would be a great size medium. So that is the picture of the sweatshirt. It's so cute. Sweater weather means book weather. And it's from Will Scott, who's fellow author tuber. And yeah, so I just modeled it earlier today and took a picture so that you guys could see and maybe judge if it would fit you. Let's see. Oh boy, different voices. Shannon is saying, I actually had a similar take on Cursed Siblings as Barrett, if I understood it correctly. I thought they brought it on themselves. Interesting. We need to have like a party game where everyone has read it, comes, writes down their thing, passes it to someone else, read it aloud, like give your take. Oh my gosh, that would be really fun. That'd be really fun. Yes, and Leo's advocating different British accents. Okay, nice. Um, Melissa votes either posh London or Cockney and goes back to her sprints. That's fun. Liverpool. Oh, I would need to brush up on that one. That's the Beatles, and not many other people that I've talked to in a while. So that might take some reach there. Let's see. Shannon will have to discuss sometime. Yep, love it. Yeah, Melissa's on her last sprint. I'll share your link with the peeps over there. Thank you. Yeah, nice sweatshirt. Yeah, we could just do a book discussion of the new work. I was doing mostly launch stuff, but I have like seeds for review stuff in a few weeks to give people some time and then sort of revisit. So that is a perfect idea, Shannon. Always got the thinking cap on, SD Houston. That last one was a big muddle, so yeah, don't pass that on to anyone British. Okay, so let's do the next thing. The next thing being upcoming tour stops. So of course I did not bring this up beforehand, but so tomorrow I've got my regular booktube nonfiction wrap up. Friday I have an author panel, my hashtag off panel, and I have Leah Engstman, who wrote Out Front the Following Sea and has a historical fiction short story collection coming out called Shoot the Horses First. I've read it. It's brilliant. And also Edie Kay, who wrote a series of historical romances that have to do with lady boxers in the Regency, which is amazing. And she has a story coming out in an anthology called Unlocked. And so we're going to talk about historical short stories because we like to niche the fuck down. Sorry if that put anyone out. And back. Eva is back. So I'm very excited about the panel on Friday. I am hosting, I am moderating, I am hoping to get my guests' books in front of people's eyes as well as just sort of, put my own out there and get to talk to authors about craft. So that is my monthly author panel offering for everybody. And then the next week, I'm back on A Mighty Blaze. Oh, do I have a Mighty Blaze spirit? Yes, I do. My Blaze the Vote t-shirt. I will be on A Mighty Blaze next Thursday with Jenna Blum as the interviewer. And she will be hard put. Hank was like an amazing interviewer. So was Barrett. I don't know. Any interviewer that can make you float out of the room afterwards because you've gotten to voice all the unresolved feelings or like hopes for your book project. That is an A+ interviewer. So Jenna's the third time's the charm. She's going to be a what's that called in hockey? A hat trick. She's going to be the hat trick. I'll have to tell her that. Yeah. So Jenna's on Thursday, and then I am on Paper Lantern Writers on Sunday. So I'll get those links out when I have them. But the ones this week are up and open for people to stop by. Yeah, hello. Nice to see you. Hank had some great questions for you, things I hadn't thought of. I really loved learning about your first speculative fiction read. Oh, first speculative fiction read. I talked about my first historical fiction, which is Johnny Tremaine. I don't think we talked about speculative first. I talked about my first fantasy book. I don't know. It's all sort of still a blur. I'll have to rewatch it myself to know where the conversation even went. Okay, so those are the upcoming tour stops, and all praise to Hank's interviewing skills today, Barrett's interviewing skills yesterday. I am, sitting on the shoulders of. Is that weird? Standing on the shoulders of. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, so let's go back to pre-orders. Pick a wheel. Come back. All right, so pre-orders, there are that I know of. Last chance for anyone who pre-ordered to let me know. The number is 14. And let me check the chat one last time. Yeah, crouched on the shoulders of. That makes it even sound even nastier. That's good, Eva. Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on, let me ask. Esther Forbes. Johnny Tremaine is a book written in the 40s, I think, and it's written by Esther Forbes. So yes, I thought it was Anne, but it's a different name. Yay! Hank is brilliant. And I didn't know how brilliant until I was on the other side, you know? It's just strange. Okay, so 14 and change the number here. And make sure it's being shared. It's not, of course. Oop. And let's go for 3 again. Number 1. Who is number 1? That's Catherine Morris. Okay. Catherine, I don't know if she will want any of these things. So I will take a note and go for another number 1. Oh, it says remove choice. That would have been a good thing to check. Oh, well. Do. Great. In case anyone is thinking that I'm being unfair to Catherine, Catherine is my former boss back in Washington, D.C. She's an incredible support on the newsletter front and just a delightful person, but she's not a writer. And since these are sort of writer-focused, book-focused prizes for the pre-orders, I will let her choose, but I will also give another one to somebody. So number 8. Number 8 is Regina Duke, because she pre-ordered on Barrett's stream. She is not here, so I will follow up with her and ask which one she would like. Oh dear, how am I going to eliminate? I didn't think that through. If they're not here, how will I know what to eliminate? I guess people who are here are gonna get first choice. Okay, gonna keep going. Because you can't stop a steam train. Yes. So this is the first time Eva saw or met Hank, and she loved her interview vibe. Sims. Yeah, this is what they were saying earlier, the Sim sound, yeah. Those presents get first choice. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's do it until we get someone who's here and pre-ordered, I suppose. Yeah. Forgot I have tea like I always do when I'm nervous. Number 3. Who is number 3? Number 3 is Allison B. Allison is a friend in real life from Portland who will probably choose the book credit because it's local, but I don't want to choose for her. So we're just going to keep going. I guess I can remove choice, but now that I haven't done it, I don't want to do it and bias it. And that's JD, and JD's not here. Okay, well, I'm just going to go to 5, and then we'll call it a day, and we'll resolve the prizes after the fact. Oh, boy. Yes. Planning. It's my forte, you know? That is one that was already chosen. Number 5. Number 5. And that is Rachel. So Rachel also won on Barrett's stream, so I will have to ask her. Sweet. All right. Thank you for putting up with that noise so many times. Let's put that away for a second and get back to some questions. But first, y'all can admire my mug. I guess this is a launch treat. I got this a couple weeks ago. I needed a little treat. Yeah, a lot of great commentary for the interviews too. Yeah, there were a lot of questions we didn't get to. I starred them. I will go back to see. But yeah, there were a lot of good questions. Paul Maron. Hola, mi amiga. Just watched the Hank interview. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. It was really good. Of course, she's an investigative reporter. She knows how to interview someone. So, yeah, it really likes 1, 2, and 3. Love the mug. Cute mug. It was TJ Maxx, everybody, if you want to go out and see if yours has one. Okay, so let's go back to the questions. So Nick is back. So let's ask Nick's question. What was the inspiration for the collection? Well, as I told Hank, writers' lives are full of scraps of paper. And in the modern age, the equivalent is Google Docs. So when I was trying to clean out the Google Docs because my memory was becoming full and I was going to get kicked off, I came across all these little blurbs and ideas and, ends of things and decided, that's not going to make anything. That's not going to turn anything. That doesn't make any sense. But then several of them did. And so I took some from 2015, 2016, 2017, and I actually was like, okay, let's see if I can make it a story. And then Camp Nano came around this year, and I used it as an excuse to fill out the collection with sort of the same vibes, I guess. They're vastly different, but somehow I roped them together. So the inspiration was really just creating something new with the person I have become over the last 3 years and using that as an offering to the community. I feel like I am able to offer this thing up that is not what I thought I should be doing because I have been exposed to so many people who are so open and inclusive and forgiving and experimental. And so, yeah, that's why I was inspired to publish this collection. So, yeah, great question, Nick. I want to have a little star, a little rainbow for the author tubers who are the inspiration. Shannon asks, did you use a spreadsheet anywhere in your process, i.e. ordering the stories? No. I used graph paper and I put little columns with all the stories in 2 rows with like the basic information, the title that I had, that sort of tags or keywords, the word count. And I thought about it. I asked people, uh, I did one order for the beta read and then I went back and I did the same thing. I just sort of like felt out based on the priorities what should follow what. So there are things online about put your strongest story first, put your strongest story last, make sure you break up the length so it's varied, and the tone and and there's all these different schools of thought obviously. And I didn't know what to do, so I sort of went with my gut, took one recalibration from beta reader feedback and went with my gut again and rearranged them. I like the order that it came out with because my spiders are last, and I think that's how I envisioned it at first. And people like her siblings. I didn't think that would be the crowd favorite, but yeah. So nope, graph paper and stickies and colored pens. No spreadsheets for the novel, for the short stories. Oh, Angela Spears asks, what is the shortest tale you have written? One of these was like 503 words when I started, and people wanted more of an ending, so now it's 703, I think. That's pretty short. I don't have any drabbles like Laura, let me revisit the chat here. Uh, okay. Speculative fiction shorties, yes. Yeah. A long time to hold on to a story. You're telling me, sister. Um, yeah, that's the fragments are like preserved in amber when they're on Google Docs. That's all I can say. At least you have the stamp, like the timestamp for when the document was created, so you can see when you had that idea. And, it probably went through like clean off the shelf, out of the brain. And when I revisited it, it was like a completely new idea to me. And then I thought, oh, well, now I know what to do with this. So you never know. Don't throw it away. Not to be a hoarder, but it does sound like a hoarder's advice, doesn't it? Oh, we got another question. I'll do that in the next round. Fabled Passages needs a bite out of it, like your logo. Oh, yeah. So that's the logo for my publishing company. It's TLT for Taste Life Twice because it's taste. It's got a bite taken out of it. That would be fun to just do all my books with a bite taken out, but that's for a graphic designer, which I am not. So yeah. Nick says, "Love you went all the way back to use for the collection. Amazing and inspirational." Oh, okay. Yeah, don't throw those papers away, Nick. You might need them someday. Oh, we are the world. We are the author tube. Together we do make it cool to do the things we do. I like it. I like it. I put up a story that used the Free Willy soundtrack song. I don't know if anyone caught that. I thought it was pretty brilliant. It's called Will You Be There? So, you're welcome. Oh, oh boy. Paul's asking about the Keening 2. There is a Keening 2. It's called The Grasping Root. I don't know if that's what you're getting at or if it's something else. The spiders are last. Things you really only hear from authors or arachnophiles. Yeah, I am not an arachnophile. And I have had a couple people say that if there's spiders in it, they don't want to read it. I think JC said that. But it's not anything icky or horror-y on that. It's just a POV and like a funny little absurd story. So okay, let's not kick Eve out. Let's kick this bot out. Um Eva dated some handwritten things, and the ones I didn't date, I really wish I had. Yes. Yes. Even when it's in a notebook and you could sort of date it because you have a before and an after eventually, like it's so nice to know like when you were thinking this thing. I agree. I also hoard things. Oh, I haven't talked about NaNoWriMo. That's a good question. Um, I'll pick that up. Let's see. So I put up a project and on Desiree's stream last night, right by the moon, we talked about nano handles so that we could find each other and be buddies. I'm still undecided on the fence, just like Barrett, about whether I'm really going to commit to a writing routine for November. There's a lot of stuff going on. But maybe it could happen. I got a few more days to decide. Gentle clicks. Okay, okay. All right. So I've done I've done the things that I put on my little outline. I got my upcoming tour stops and I've got um two sets of giveaways. So the last one is the people who are watching, if any of you don't have the book yet. So let's do that. StreamYard giveaway, they're the easiest. I put in a new line at the end of my bio for anyone who watched the Hank interview. It was that I live here in Portland with my cat Bean, who doubles as my publicist, which I thought was pretty funny. So yeah. And we'll be celebrating tonight. Sure. Last one. All right, 12 entries. Share screen. So I think we'll do another 3 here. Oh, the chat took off. Dated some written pieces. I dated my works. They were fun first dates, but the second were usually cringy. Banging away on the magic keyboard. Yeah, it's a good thing Richard went to bed. I agree. Okay. Pulling watcher number 1. Let's see if it's someone who doesn't have the book yet. Oh, it's going to be the bot, isn't it? It's Melissa. Yay. Okay. Yay. So Melissa is a nonprofit director who does a lot of like productivity stuff online, but I think wants to write a book, a nonfiction book about her work. So she might be interested in some of the pre-order prizes. But yeah, she'll get the ebook giveaway. Yay. Let's do another one for around 3. Melissa already has the ebook. Melissa, were you interested in any of the pre-order prizes as a backup? Melissa's won one of these before, and we found a workaround for the Canadian system. So let me know. Write your name down, or you could ask me to gift it to someone. If you have someone who you think would enjoy, I can always figure out a way to gift it. I used to be a stalwart opponent of using gift as a verb. What has become of me? It got me and Laura tripped up. What is happening in the chat? What is happening in the House of Commons? I missed something in the chat. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Did I miss something? No? Okay. Then gift it. I see. Well, I will get in touch with you and you can tell me what email to send the book to. All right. Final one for the watchers in the audience. Yay. Ay. Oh, okay. Well, they don't take it out of the running. Melissa got another one. And Barrett got another one. Okay. Barrett gets a gift. Or Barrett can pick a pre-order since he didn't come up in the pre-order drawings. Let me know. I like giving away prizes, and for some reason, I have been thwarted tonight with not connecting with anybody uh, who wants what they got. And yep. Barrett, let me know if you want to present the ebook to somebody. You want Briley to have the book. Is that what you're saying? Barrett, I would like to thank my husband. Oh boy. Saying congrats to the winners here on the audience. AuthorTube and whiskey ruined her. What? Okay. I'm confused about the chat because it's as confusing as the House of Commons right now. Okay. Barrett is giving his acceptance speech, which includes thanking his third grade teacher, as well as his husband that was up in there and his mother. And the bot made it oddly suspenseful. I agree. 0 credit to the father and not one to dwell on the negative. Oh my goodness. Always entertaining. Yeah. Seriously. I'm like, why can't we knock those out of the StreamYard giveaway? I should probably write them an email about that, but that might be hard in the coding to do. Third grade teacher for the win. Cool. Coolio. All right, let's finish up with the questions. My ask me anything that I did not put out on Instagram, which I know is like the thing you're supposed to do, but I'm so resistant to Instagram. Eva asked if I have a least favorite story in this collection. A least favorite story, because that's what she's going to read first, is what she said. Critique that mother. It's probably Cosmo. I wish there was more spice in Cosmo, but it seemed to want to be innocent, so I left it like that. But you know, if you read it and get a different take, let me know. I'll leave you with that. Melissa asks the impetus for writing speculative. And I would say that I've got a book that is historical fantasy out. It's a YA book that's set in Nova Scotia. And I guess the return to it with a darker flavor was due to burnout and wanting to reflect the turmoil of the soul, shall we say, that was people having to recalibrate their lives based on this sort of culture stopping phenomenon. So how's that? How's that? And then final question we've got from Eva, will there be a Fabled Passages 2? Or if you do another collection, will it have its own title? It would probably have its own title. I don't like calling things 2. That's for movies with no originality that are trying to win money. And while I am trying to win money, I am not unoriginal. So I might do another short story collection, but you know what I have coming up instead is a novella that has been like waiting patiently and is starting to give me the stink eye. So I think I would probably pay attention to that and the novel in the background before I go back to another short story collection. Yes. Chat, Barrett was having issues sending things to Laura in Canada. Oh, the ebook, because Laura was a winner, right? Yes. If you're talking about on the Kindle, there is actually a Canadian platform that I am published on that I can probably send her. So if you want to send me Laura's email, I'll see if I can use. It's not. I think it's Indigo. It might be something else, but I'll look on the platform. Thank you for explaining, Eva. And 2, Barrett's acceptance speech. Thank you. Bot talk and grats. Thank you. The Barrett Whisperer. Angela's asking when I started writing. Junior high into high school, put it down, came back to it at around 2008 and jumped in with both feet. Okay, so this is Eva's strategy. I'm not going to critique it. I'm just going to read your least favorite first so I know the worst by your standards. Interesting. Okay. Yes. I don't like ending collections on a flat story, and I don't like reading them in order either. Interesting. Anyone else? Paul asked, should I buy your book now or wait until an inevitable super deluxe edition with outtakes? Very funny. No, I would say get it now because I have no plans to make it into a paperback or any other edition. It's going to be ebook only. I do not have the wherewithal to do audiobooks for any of my books at the moment. And I was trying out a new distribution apparatus, so I didn't want to bother with paperbacks. And since this is experimental, I didn't want to invest all the eggs in one basket. So It's just an ebook. That's how it's gonna live. So yeah, there you go. That's a good title. That's a good title for a short story collection, Eva. Hey, Savion. Why not both? Well, I already let the cat out of the bag. That's my marketing genius. Got it figured out for Laura. Oh, okay. But was curious about the workaround. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. Um, oh, were you asking what I did with Melissa because you were having a similar problem with Laura? Is that the link that I missed in the chat? Okay. I'll talk to you offline about that if that is the thing. Shannon says, I guess I'm more boring as I tend to move through things linearly. So do I in terms of short story collections. But with one of the authors for this Friday panel, I started like on the fourth or fifth collection. They've got 8 stories in theirs. And I read the fourth, fifth, sixth. Who am I? Who is this agent of chaos? I must have been influenced by Richard and Savion. I don't know, people who like to cause chaos. Yeah. Yeah. The only time I won't read a collection in order is when I just skip stories that are boring. There you go. Oh, yeah, the audiobook. Margaret reading to me in a British accent, Cockney preferably. Okay, I guess I am seeing what one of my extras or subscriber bonuses should be, which is doing one story on audio as a digital file in an accent. Noted. Thank you. Yes, we jump around with poetry. Like it. That was the link. There we go. Okay, got it, got it. Sometimes it takes a while. Angela says readers are never boring, Shannon. Books are like peanut butter cups. There's no wrong way to read one unless it is a which way book. Okay, nice. Yes. Yes, love that. Thank you, Angela. My goodness. The typos. Oh, do any of the stories take place during a virtual karaoke stream? They do not. But what was I just thinking about in terms of karaoke? Um, there was some link and I can't remember. Karaoke next time is on Barrett's channel, by the way, and I've already got my songs planned out. They're hard to find the music for, so I'm gonna still have to look for that, but I'm excited. And Paul, you could definitely show up. We welcome any and all who bring um, the vital spirit, shall we say. Barrett is excited for the next book's extra bonus. Yes, yes, that was a good suggestion. Okay, we're almost at an hour here, folks. So I'm going to wrap up because I know other things are going on and I've already been on live streaming a lot today. So I don't want to monopolize anyone's time. Go do a sprint, have fun with some productivity, do some reading, do some writing, maybe buy another friend's book. I'm going to contact the winners to see what of my treasure pile remains, and I will get back to everyone. Probably not by tomorrow's nonfiction wrap up. Probably not on Friday's author panel. Maybe on Sunday. Yeah, Angela likes Paul's idea of a story during a virtual karaoke session. Yes, I like it too. All right, so that's it. Thank you all for being here. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Your participation has made my day. I'm so wired. I'm going to have to come down from this. And yes, I appreciate it. So, you know, you're doing good things. And yeah, I appreciate it. You're the inspiration for the collection. You know who you are out there as part of the community. And yeah, thank you, everybody. Okay, see you again soon. That's a wrap for the launch. Good night, everybody.